It's time to speedrun a theory because I'm not taking the time to type it all down. So this theory will have spoilers for Season 2, Episode 6 of HAZBIN Hotel. Go watch it if you haven't. It's very important for this theory. And it's a really cool fucking plot twist. Okay, you're gone? Good, good. Okay, this motherfucker's eyes are not red. Look at this man's eyes. That's not red. That's not red. That's pink. Genuinely, look at those eyes and tell me that those are red. Because they are not. Sure, when you look up the hex code, the eye color says that it is red-pink. So technically it's both red and pink. But it's not quite red-hot, which is what Angel sings about in Poison. I should have guessed that this would happen. I should have known it when I looked in your red-hot eyes, spewing all your red-hot lies. When you think of red hot, you think of this. You think of hot sauce, right? You think of the stereotypical fire red, right? Like a fire truck. But Valentino just doesn't have that, right? So you know who does? Vox. You know who has very red eyes? Specifically and especially when he's trying to hypnotize somebody? Vox. Vox does. You see that motherfucker? You see that? You see how he's got the red eyes? I think that Poison is Angel subconsciously singing, yes, about the sex work that he does for Valentino, but also about all of the stuff that Vox has been forcing him to do. I got so good at being untrue. I got so good at telling you what you want to hear. I disassociate, disappear. I feel like this line is the best example of the duality of it meaning both the work that he does for Val and the work that he does for Vox. He got so good at being untrue. Both with the sex work of all the people that he had to work with, he has to act like he likes them. He has to act like he's attracted to them. He has to act like he gets off to it because that is his job. Got so good at telling you what you want to hear. Again, he has to pretend. Oh, you're so handsome, blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff. He has to say that. I disassociate, disappear. If I remember correctly, the music video showed him taking drugs at the time, which makes sense. He would take the drugs to dissociate and disappear to forget about what was going on around him, to forget how horrible his situation was. Another thing to point out with the being untrue is Angel faking his hypersexuality to a degree, okay? To a degree, because he does tone it down in the second season. Not only does he tone it down in the second season as he, grows and is able to not have to lean on that as a coping mechanism and crutch, but in the scene where he and Husk start arguing, Husk mentions spanking him. There's no joke at all about that. He doesn't smirk like he did when Husk said they keep coming at the end of the finale of season 1. He doesn't have any comments, nothing, just completely brushes over it, ignores it, despite how spanking in this day and age has become such a sexual thing. The thing with this fitting so well with Vox, though, I got so good at being untrue. Because of all the hypnotism and the brainwashing that he forgets about, he's so untrue, both to everybody around him, but to himself. He doesn't remember all of the stuff that he does. He's so untrue that he tricks himself perfectly and has no clue what's going on. I got so good at telling you what you want to hear. Yes, that can just be, oh, you wanted to be told you were pretty, I told you you were pretty. You wanted to be told that I liked it, I told you that I liked it. But with the case of Vox, subconsciously, this sticks around of Angel telling Vox everything that has been going on. He gets Vox all the information he needs. He tells Vox all the information. Vox tells him, go follow Vaggie when she's going to talk to Lucifer. I want to find out what happens. He goes, he listens, he tells Vox, he forgets about it. has no clue that it even happens. He disassociates and disappears because he is being brainwashed. He cannot remember what happens. He tells Vox everything that he needs to know about the hotel. Good at telling you what you want to hear. What Vox wants to hear is all of the dirty laundry of the HAZBIN Hotel so then he can take it down. What has he put Angel in the hotel for? To get all the dirty laundry, to get all the information that he can to use against Charlie, to use against the hotel, to use against Alistair. I need to hunt through this song some more because there's I'm sure there's more. This is just what I have been able to very quickly notice because I started looping the song after finishing the episode. But if this truly is foreshadowing, I am so insanely happy with that this show could have that much foreshadowing and have duality in its lyrics. I might be looking too much into it, but, it's just fun.